Tom Aspinall has spoken about his health condition. But is this true, or is he just trying to get Jon Jones' attention to take the fight?
Us, as professional athletes, or fighters for sure, we don't like to speak about stuff that's holding us back, injuries, illnesses, all that kind of stuff. But this year, I have actually been ill more times than I've ever been ill in my life. And we're in April. So I got an illness, like a virus, before Christmas, just before Christmas. And basically I've had it on and off since. So you'll see in some of the videos where I'm using the snot thing, the snot t-shirt. I've had to use that a lot. I've probably not rested enough. You can still probably hear in my voice I'm a little bit nasally, but I'm right at the very end of it now, finally. I've had a couple of courses of antibiotics and stuff like that. But it has made me look in depth.
Tuivasa says he still isn't over his KO loss to Sergey Pavlovich back in 2022. As he says, he would like to fight him again.
And definitely when I get back, and I'm gonna make my way. I've got to get a couple wins back again. But I really like that. That was probably my favorite fight with Cyril Gane. But I reckon I want to get it back with Pavlovich.
Ooh.
I don't know, it was just something about how he got me. I didn't like it. But it was kind of, that was a real easy fight. It was more like we both knew, all right, whoever hits first, he's gonna, and we both knew that. That's what we're going out there to do that. And he got me first, so that pissed me off. But I think I'd like to fight him. Man, to be honest, I want to fight everyone again.
Before we move on, be sure to hit the subscribe button to help the channel. Criticism is mounting as Jon Jones and Dana White catch heat from the MMA community. Tom Aspinall just made history, becoming the longest reigning interim champ the UFC has ever seen, breaking Renaud Barreau's 532-day record. Meanwhile, Jon Jones has held the undisputed heavyweight crown for 785 days, second only to Cain Velasquez, without stepping into the cage once during his reign. Fans are losing patience, slamming both Jones and the UFC for the prolonged silence and lack of action. Some of them say, 785 days, how many of that is ducking Tom Aspinall? How many of those title defenses were against his wife? Everyone knows it's Johnny Bones who is refusing to take the fight, knowing he has leverage over Dana White and the UFC, but the fans know what's up. Jones is scared to lose. He's not scared of Aspinall, he's just scared to go out as a loser. That's why he fought St-Pierre. He's not undisputed. He refuses to fight the interim champion. That's weak. This is trolling, right? Khabib links up with Patrice Evra ahead of shocking MMA debut at PFL Paris on May 23. Former Man United and France captain Patrice Evra is stepping into the smart cage for the very first time, inside Paris Accor Arena. With just weeks to go, MMA legend Khabib Nurmagomedov checks in to offer support before Evra's highly anticipated PFL debut.
Finally you call me, bro. Brother, why you don't answer when I call you?
Brother, I'm sorry because I didn't pay the bill. You know, I'm not rich like you, brother. So my phone don't work.
It's okay. Next time let me know. I'm gonna pay your bill. How are you?
No, brother, I'm good.
Where are you now?
I'm bro.
Brother,
I just finished, you know, training. Yeah, I'm in the gym. I'm training twice per day.
Brother.
Yeah.
Brother, you don't need this. Why you have to train? If you need fight, I'm gonna fight for you.
Thank you, brother. No, thank you for having my back. But I need to train, bro. I need to take it seriously. You know how much respect I have for you, for the sport. So that's why I really need to have like a training session with you because I want to know from the best.
Okay. Okay.
Now I know you live in Dubai, eh?
I am. Brother, I'm here, but I'm in Dubai. I told you many times, send me location. I'm gonna find you. Send me location. Tell me where
Michael Bisping reflected on Anthony Smith's retirement after a tough first-round TKO loss to Zhang Mingyang. He suggested that Smith might have been too caught up in the emotion of what could be his final walk to the cage, soaking it all in instead of locking in on the battle ahead.
let's talk about this. Let's move on. Co-main event. Anthony Lionheart Smith walked out for his final fight against Yang Ming Yang. We gave our predictions. I knew it was going to be tough for Anthony. I didn't want to put that bad negative energy out there. I didn't want there to be any narrative that I'm picking against him, but I knew it was going to be tough. Now, when you look at somebody walking out for their final fight, I mean, you never saw anyone looking like it was their final fight more than that. Talk about soaking up the moment, going over to his kids, and like, he just, and I'm not criticizing him at all. He didn't look like he was necessarily focused on the fight. He was enjoying the moment, and I understand that, because I wish sometimes I'd have done that. I never stopped to smell the roses. I never walked out and soaked up this atmosphere, because I was like, I'm going to fight, you know, and it's hard to do both at the same time. And it seemed like even when he got in the octagon, he was still like waving at people and stuff like that. And on the other side, you've got Yang Ming Yang, who's coming for one thing only. He's coming to stop you in the first round. He's going to come out the gates hard. Give me your breakdown of the fight.
Well, man, I mean, having talked to Zhang, everything that he said that he was going to do and had prepared for, he had even trained with Johnny Walker, who had already faced Anthony and done a lot of leg kicks and things like. He knew the calf kick was going to be major for him. The elbows, he knew he was going to try to get in close and try to tie him up, and the elbows were on point. And Anthony, having spoken to him, he knew that.
Carlos Prates spoke out about his loss. Ian Gary defeated Carlos Prates by decision. Despite Prates having several chances to finish Ian Gary but failing to do so, his 6-year undefeated streak was broken that night, and he addressed it on his Instagram profile with a message that translates to, "Hey guys, this is crazy. 6 years without losing. I had forgotten how much this hurts. How much it hurts the heart, the soul, more than any part of the body. Spending the whole day thinking, what if I had taken his back? What if I had knocked him down? What if I had pushed harder? And so on. Time to go back home, take care of my body, and come back stronger like all the other times. Despite everything, this week was incredible. We had amazing days, many lessons, and so on. I have nothing to complain about. Thanks to everyone who cheered, sent messages, my team, my mom, everyone involved in this journey. I can't wait to be back. The nightmare has only just begun." Israel Adesanya showed off his dancing skills. Sean O'Malley got his turn to beat up a professional poker player.
Come on, Frankie! Frankie! Come on, Frankie! Come on! Defend yourself. Defend yourself. Dig deep, Frankie! Dig deep, Frankie! Defend yourself. Defend yourself. Frankie! Hands up, Frankie. Everyone's down. Give him a leg. Get him up. Let's go. Don't let him go. Keep going, Frankie. Keep going. Keep going. Keep that jab going. Circle. Circle. Come on. Circle. Come on, get out of orbit. Triple jab out of that. Get some distance, Frankie. Circle. Get some distance. 60 seconds. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Come up. Hands up. Keep going. Defend yourself. Breathe through that. Breathe through that. Where's your jab at? Hands up. Hands up, Frankie. Hands up. Oh.
Winner by round 3 TKO Sugar Show.
Georges St-Pierre gave some wise advice to Tom Aspinall about his obsession with fighting Jon Jones.
Well, if I could give Tom thanks for that. I mean, it's a great honor for me to hear that. I think Tommy needs to focus on the next task. I remember when I lost to Matt Serra, I was making the mistake of trying to focus on Matt Serra to get my revenge immediately. But I had a few other fights lined up before to get to that. And if he's only focusing on Jon Jones, and if Jon Jones does not come back right away, he's not focusing on the right thing. He needs to focus on what is next, the next path, because the rest it's a distraction, you know, and things that needs to be done will be done. You know, I don't know what Jon will do, but as a fan, I would love to see this fight. I mean, because in terms of legacy and accomplishment, Jon Jones is the best. You know what I mean? And I understand Tom from his point of view that he's a proud fighter. He wants to be the best, but now it's all depend on what Jon want to do. If Jon still want to do this, if he's compensated fairly, all that plays. So Tom should not focus on that because it's outside of his control, and he's wasting a lot of energy focusing on that. And I know it's very hard, but he need to sort of self-hypnose himself to focus on the next thing and be hungry about the next task. And by doing this, only focusing on the next thing, he's going to build up his legacy, and perhaps one day he's going to be the greatest. You know, he's got all the tools as well to be, you know, a lot of people, you know, want this fight to happen because a lot of people believe like, oh, he's the guy that's going to crack Jon Jones' code, you know, and as a fan, I want to see this fight.
That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on what's happening in the UFC world. And hit that bell. Until next time, sports greetings.